All right, today I'm working on the Land Cruiser again, the 97, and I'm gonna do is mount a antenna up here on this. I gotta make a bracket, I haven't done that yet. But basically the cable's gonna, the coax is gonna go down through here, through this trim stuff here. It's gonna go in through here and then into there. So this is the piece that's on there that it's for air. So that's kind of the piece that goes up in there first. So I've got it sliding through that. And then the piece, I can even see, the piece that goes on there on the first part is here. It's got the little flaps. You can kind of see, can you see the little flaps? The flaps move from when the wind, from the shut the door, whatever, these flaps open and whatnot. So I drilled a hole on the top and slide it through that way. And that way, hopefully it'll be all air, well, not be airtight, but it'll be wet tight, I don't know, so that the water won't leak into it. But we'll see. We're getting it going there. And then on the inside, it will travel amongst the crap along the side and go up, and I'll pop it out underneath the center console of the rig. So kind of a little mess going on there, but I'm getting to it. It looks like some of these pieces are like really worn out. So I'm going to really be ginger on these things because it's all cracked and broken. But anyway, basically gonna put the coax. I got this coax, which is it's a really good one. I forget the brand. What is it? Oh, it's a Comet. So it's real thin at the tops for going in through windows and stuff, but we'll see if that's gonna work out good, but hopefully it will. All right, let's get going and get it finished up. All right, the first step was putting that inner big piece in there. It's sitting in there. And there, now I gotta slide that up and slide it in. So that might be the kind of the pain, but hard to do this one-handed. All right, slide her up so this is gonna go in there like that, slide into it, and that way the cable will then come up on the top. Hopefully I've got room. If I don't, plan to, but I haven't done anything that will make it not seal, so we'll see. Hopefully the thin part of the cable, which is kind of by here, will be, I don't think it's gonna be close to where close to where this goes. I don't think it's gonna be short enough to go, but I don't want to drill a hole in the body, and these are little snap plugs to where the trim goes on. So we'll see. All right, it's been about 4 minutes. Okay, so this is essentially how it looks at this point. It looks like depending, that might be able to stay right inside there, and this be long enough to go. This be long enough to go up to make a bracket off of this that comes down and grabs my antenna, and then I have enough slack in it to go underneath the outer shield. So I think that might be long enough. So that'd be kind of nice. That way it's in through. I don't have to risk any water intrusion. I can't see any water intrusion into there. The bracket will go right on there. I think it's gonna work. It's just a matter of getting this up there. I probably could make this come out further and just maybe loop it down here so it's coming up so that this is closer. I don't have this type of a bend right there. I might do that, but yeah, as long as I can make a bracket to fit on there, it'll be fine. And then once I have that, I've got my Comet antenna, the old standard SBB5, and it's an NMO, so a nice 2.70 meter. Perfect antenna, but it'll go right there-ish. So nice and tall, whacking on the stuff. But yeah, should be good. Should mount somewhere around there-ish where the bracket goes. So I can mount it nice and low. The bottom, can you see it even? The bottom where my thumb is, that bottom part, I don't think it really radiates from there. I think it starts radiating above that. As you can kind of see, if you can't see right there, there's two little Allens at the top, just above my thumb there. That's where you loosen those and adjust the tune, basically, antenna. But anyway, should be good to go here in a minute. New rack, I love my new rack. Anyway, let's get the outer trim on there, and hopefully I can get it together without anything cracking and breaking. Let's see if we can snake you through. So as you can see, the thing's here. It's gonna mount right up there on some type of a bracket that I'm gonna make. It'll protect the lower part, hopefully. It goes down, goes in through the plastic thing right here, and then about here it pops up, and this is the air vent. I didn't put that little rubber guard back on this because it is horrible shape. You can see it in the sun there, it's just cracking and it's junk. Anyway, so I took the rear seat belt out for the jump seats because I don't use the jump seats. I don't have that many friends. So on the inside here, this is where the jack goes. I pulled the jack off from here, but that sounded bad. So here's the coax for the antenna. It goes forward. So you can see just in that little area there, it goes forward. A little bit of slack in it. I'm gonna throw some ferrite beads on it. It comes through, you can see it comes through the front there. I pulled the seatbelt mechanism off here as well so I can get back behind it. So it's here, just coming running through here. It's gonna run right along here and under there. And then I'm gonna have it just pop out underneath the driver's seat. That's where I put my other radio for my other Land Cruiser, which that's probably the radio that's gonna go in here. But that way it's all kind of hidden on one side. It will be up a little high, which is better for reception stuff, and but for low hanging stuff, it's kind of a drag, but I don't really care. So anyway, so just about done with this part here. I'm just gonna go ahead and get that buttoned up, and then I will run down to the shop. And fortunately the rack came with a bunch of these extra bolts. So when I do my bracket, I'll probably do it from here and here and make some type of a little L bracket that comes down. It'll have the black bolts, so it'll kind of match. But this is going to be the spot. And I guess if I ever get if I ever get a rooftop tent, I could always just make the bracket come on the outside and do it here as well. But hopefully it won't be in the way. I really like it on that corner right there, and hopefully it'll have a good propagation with it. So there we go. She's still half apart, but going back together, except for, I'm probably gonna take the driver's seat out to get the coax to come out. I don't know, we'll see. I'm sure. All right, quick tip, I guess. This here is a piece of just like kind of semi-rigid plastic tubing. So as you can see, what I've done is I've ran it under the carpet there and just pushed it straight up underneath the seat there. And it comes over here and it comes out right here. So right here. So that just makes it so I don't have to take all the seat and stuff off. I will probably have, in fact, I will have to take the center console off to get the, will I? I don't know. Anyway, so I got it to here so I can get my coax at least to there. I may be able to stretch it up and just hook this little Redivus radio up that's going to be coming out, but it might be long enough to come out of there and just kind of work its way over. I can get rid of the little mag mount. But that's the plan, is to pull it out to here. So you just tape the end of this coax, right? Like stick it right inside like that, and then just tape it with some black tape, electrical tape, and pull it through there, and boom, boom. Should be good to go. This cable here that you might have seen out of the corner of your eye, that's been cut. This is I think the old cell phone antenna that was in the back, and I'm getting rid of this as we go. But she had a mount over here like on the window, because cell phones apparently you can go through the glass and work. Anyway, so that's what I got going on. So I'll have the cable in there in a second. I'll get her back together, and hopefully it'll be good to go. Got it all put back together, back in the back. All my junk back in that spot. My fire extinguisher, first aid kit, jumper pack, because you gotta have a jumper pack. No-co jumper pack, only way to go. Good to go, ready to go to play some ham radio. All right, cable's in there, pulling up through there. The nice thing is I can kind of put it wherever I can, under the seat, whatever. So where did it go? There it is. So the cool part about this this cable here from Comet is that, as you can see, that's kind of a weird little end. What happens is that the axle, like the, was the SO239 type end on it, unscrews. So that way you don't have to have a hole that's, you know, what, 3/4 of an inch or so large to get the cable through. You just have to basically get the cable and just a little touch more for that. So super cool. Comet antennas cable system is really good, and it's really good, high quality. It's rated Japanese, but I think it's it's good. It's 3.5D, whatever the heck that means. So it's good for HF though, which is, or not HF, it's good for UHF. So that's the bonus part of it. Anyway, short run. That's it for now. All right, I got the bracket. It's on there. It's just a little L bracket. Bolted on there. Got the cable, how it goes down through the rain gutter and then into here. Hopefully this will stay. If it falls out, I'll have to fix it. But for now, it looks like that. Looks pretty good. I was gonna leave the tailgate down. This is kind of a trick what you can do here to get on to a higher level here, but that's where she looks. It's gonna rub on stuff, but it's gonna have better coverage than being on the front fender. Tilt it back a little bit just so that it'll work with the wind. It just happened to be that way. I could oblong the holes, but that's what it is right there. She's on.